Hey everybody, it's Mod Squad Ren coming at you today with a Montana video. So big shout out to Spartan Elite 43. This is entirely his build. Uh, we are gonna use the most OP shit in this game that is 50 caliber 16-inch American armor piercing. It is ridiculous, especially at the maximum range I use it at. The crossfires are stupid. So anything in this build is specifically the same stuff Spartan uses on his builds for his American battleships. So um, it's a hell of a game today, guys. So we're gonna showcase a fucking huge clutch match that we had in the Monty. I think I finished with like 192,000, something like that. Anyway, this is the commander build. Standard Sims. I have a guys on it. So we're going to run flammable cannoneer, gyrating drill bits. We're going to run marksmanship at tier 3 and reaching out XXL. And I have the legendary trait 3, will to rebuild. I don't really need it this game. Spoiler alert. Megatron for the extra main battery range and Scharnhorst for the extra accuracy. It's pretty nasty. So we're going to spec into more anti-aircraft because why not? Um, there is a carrier in this match, so propulsion, concealment mod, it's always good, and the artillery plotting room for the extra accuracy. I always run at least battle booster and XP, but I always run those planes. We're gonna run the survivability at 90,000. The trick is to this is I have a 20 base kilometer firing range, with like 15,000 maximum AP shell damage, which is nutty. AA is really great. I don't really have to worry about any planes. Turning circle radius is shit. My concealment rating's great. This is why this crossfire shit is ballistic. 13.8 and a 20.4 kilometer firing range. You get the idea. So here we go. Just showcase off my hunter camo there, and we'll see ya in the game. Okay. So I'm here with Chicago. We are going into standard mode. Because you can't really play legendary right now in arena or anything like that. So Chicago's in the Wooster. I really didn't think this would make much of a difference this game, but he did some pretty good work distracting the other cruisers. Um, I really was grateful because he took most of the attention off the BB and the two cruisers in front of me while I backed up and completely took the enemy off guard. They didn't really see me at all until it was too late, and I already had shells downrange. That's the beauty about the ship is it's fucking dumb how much damage you can get away with if you're positioned well. I think what not even the other day. I'm probably uploading this around the 15th or 13th, 14th, 15th of July. We'll see. But Spartan had a game in the Monty recently where he broke, I think, 210K or something. Um, really, really awesome game as of recently. So I just had to show this off. So we're going to spawn here. I kind of biffed and was not paying attention to the map. I kind of forget. Um, I is this Greece? I think it's Greece. Anyway, we're gonna start backing up. I'm already getting my guns to starboard, about 2 o'clock here, off the starboard bow. I'm waiting for any broadside shot to take form. Got our guns towards B because we literally can see the entire map. Like my main battery range See, there's a cruiser in my main battery range right now. I just popped up on the radar there, on the mini map. So we're keeping an eye out for those juicy broadsides. I'm checking to see what our Wooster's doing, and then I see this Hipper here. Auto aim real quick. Shot out. Will to rebuild activates. Gotta love the fireworks there. This Hipper just gets fucking lucky. He isn't removed right here. Yeah, that's all me. 20,000 damage for salvo. I'm gonna make him pay. So there's a couple Clevelands off of my 1 o'clock bow, and this Monty pops up, and I debate on shooting him, but he's really well angled, and then the Hipper is gonna come out of this island in the first place. So I popped my plane thinking I would get a really good cheeky shot over the island for the auto aim, but auto aim kind of fails me. I do get a chunk off of him, but it's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to remove him right there. We're at 24,000, 2 salvos. Not preferable. It's really good, but and then I don't know what the hell he was doing here, because in 4 seconds I'm gonna remove him. Yeah, you can't do this shit. This is exactly what Spartan was saying the other day. Is you catch these guys when they're coming around the island, they're dead. Like that's it. I'm about to do the same shit to this Cleveland. We got the first blood medal, 41,000, 3 salvos pulled. This enemy Kaga has dropped torps on me. I'm not really caring that I get torped in the stern here. I really just want to line that shot up for the Cleveland. Don't really give a shit. We're all good. I raised my shot just a tiny bit, anticipating he might have kited out. Just a little bit turned away. It was Fletcher pops up on the radar. Citadel, the Cleveland right there. And I was going to say California. Then here's where I was like, why can't I turn? My dumbass is just not pressing my damage con, because I was like, okay, is he going to set me on fire, or... I'm paying attention to that Montana. He's got his bow sticking out just a tiny bit. I'm waiting for his guns to be over the edge of that for me to start worrying. I really want to get these cruisers off the board, so I'm asking, hey, Chicago, can you try and see if you can spot this guy? Sure enough, he does. I kind of fuck up my shot here just a little bit. Was kind of expecting him to gun it forward. I do get a chunk off of him right here. That's still a third of his health, but he could have been removed right there. That was just bad aim on my part. So there's 2 Clevelands right in front of me. These guys have to go out. This Wooster that I'm with, Chicago, he's suffering a little bit from these guys. They're chewing apart with AP. So I'm just trying my best to suppress fire here. AP all the way. These 50 cal shots just. Yep, that's the second one. This shit is ridiculous. If you can catch these guys off guard with these 50 caliber, fucking 16-inch armor piercing shells from the Monty, bro, it's so nutty. Like, I've literally damn near death struck two cruisers already. They just crack like an egg. It's so disgusting. Okay, so when this fire goes out, I think I con this right here. Yeah, I con it. All right, so I'm still looking out for that other Cleveland right in front of me, because Chicago is gonna try and push out to spot him. We know there's a Fletcher in here somewhere. We're keeping an eye out for that Montana off of my 1 o'clock starboard bow. I know he's still peeking out there. I can see him on the mini map, so I'm keeping my bow kind of angled. We do have an island in between us right now, a couple, so I'm not worried about him. Cleveland pops out of here. He starts turning, and I did not really line up the shot very well. I'm gonna miss this salvo. Just bad judgment. I wanted to rush the shot and get him out as quickly as possible. So here's where I'm like, okay, all right, what do I want to do with my guns here? And do I want to swing out and try and go for this Monty, or swing out and try and get all my guns to bear on Cleveland? So I swing out, get all my guns to bear on Cleveland here. Wooster's pinging the Fletcher for me to shoot. I did acknowledge that he was right there. I had no shot on him. He's across the island. I'm missing my shots on that Cleveland kiting uh, by an insane margin. Um, but nonetheless, he goes down relatively shortly here. I don't think I'm the one to finish him. I believe, I think Chicago does. This Fletcher I could have removed right here, and that would have been my Kraken. However, I choose to shoot the Montana because I saw the Fletcher moving and slowing down and starting his engine again. I probably would have missed the shot, but I kind of robbed myself of a Kraken right there, potentially. I chose to shoot Montana instead. He was relatively angled. I thought he was showing more broadside than he was giving me. At this point, this Monty does not care that I'm here. He wanted to get that Cleveland off of the board, and he does. So right now, he's looking at. He wants me dead. Like I am enemy number one for him. I'm trying to aim for his upper superstructure, knock one of his guns out, hopefully. This is where I'm like, okay, what do I want to do here? Do I want to try and aim for his guns again, or switch to high explosive? So eventually what's going to happen is he's going to target Chicago here in the Worcester, and he's going to swing all the way out, giving me his broadside, and that saves his life for now. So I call him, hey, shot out, boom, he's dead. He doesn't have to worry about the Monty killing him. And then at this point, I'm like, okay, who the fuck is left? Alaska, we got the Fletcher there, the Kaga, and there's a Vanguard on the other side of the map. So he's rushing from Alpha to Beta to try and counter me. So right now, Worcester's not looking good on health. The Alaska radared him and me. There's a plane still spotting me from the Kaga. So now I have to be wary of, okay, is this guy going to drive out broadside in front of me like an idiot just to get an AP shot at me? Or am I going to catch this Fletcher off guard? Because I know I just want to like inch him to try and see if he can torp me. But Worcester's going to go down to this Alaska or the Kaga shooting at him. Unfortunate. But yeah, Alaska got him. So he did the best he could. He spotted for me those couple cruisers on Charlie's side, so that was great. So I see this Fletcher coming around at 4.3 kilometers right now. I'm trying to swing out all of my guns because I know this guy either just wants to turn out and torp immediately and kite away. This is another little shitbox of a shot that I robbed myself of a Kraken. You live and learn. Shit sucks, but I could have killed that motherfucker right there, and I'm like, I need a tactically beach where I can give up my broadside to immediately switch the secondaries on him, see if I can get a shot. My secondary range sucks on this shit. Unfortunately, so those didn't go off, and he was gonna run into the island before I can get a shot. So I shoot the Vanguard instead. No big deal. Just a high cal. So I keep going at Vanguard here. Second time he shoots me, I think I popped this first heal. We are wary that this Fletcher is just hanging around waiting for me to fuck up and go around the corner too much. So my objective is now to focus on the Vanguard. Our carrier just took out that Fletcher. So now I don't even need to worry about that. I didn't realize he took out our Fletcher. So there's a fucking Confederate. So I got high cal Confederate First Blood, and we're at 137,000 right now. It's just me and this Vanguard versus my carrier. I forget what carrier it is, and their Kaga, which is a clutch play by my carrier. Can't even remember what this guy is flying. I think it's a Lexington. Anyway, all he needs to do is spot for me, and we basically win the game. Because I'm gonna kill this Vanguard here. There's no way in hell that he's gonna kill me. I'm just gonna bow tank him the whole time. Our carrier's dropping torps at him. He's just done. So at this point, 20 seconds ago, I switched to high explosive. I'm turning out all the way, trying to do the same maneuver I almost killed the Fletcher with. Double fires me, open fire at him. Almost kill him right there with high explosive, unfortunately. Um, and this is where I kind of get, oh shit. Um, the enemy team is at 900 points, 2 captures, and I'm contesting 1 base right now. So this is like, okay, what do I need to do here? Where the hell is this carrier? So I think in a second here, I'm gonna, ping for intelligence. Like, I need you to spot this guy or we're gonna lose. So here's where I'm like, okay, you need to first of all capture beta in order to slow us, the enemy team down. Contest there. He spots the Kaga. I sail out of the cap, unfortunately. We would have gotten that earlier, but I switched to armor piercing and start going in. Guns traversing to port side. I want this Kaga dead. We have to kill him, or it's game over, and our carrier can't die for him not to spot me. So I keep sailing out. I really don't give a shit at this point. There's nothing that Kaga can't do to me except harass me with torpedoes. I'm still gonna try and run and gun for him. It's all or nothing at this point. The enemy team has 889 points. So all they need to do, all this carrier needs to do really is go dark, but he doesn't, and he keeps. He tries to, but our carrier is like, I know exactly where you are. And he spots it for me. So it's the second he spots him, my guns are already on target. I just need to adjust by half a kilometer, and I pull the trigger. This motherfucker is gonna hurt. Darth Azariel, you're gonna go back to port. I just barely missed the depth strike on that. Unfortunately, he's gonna die in 10 seconds. So you know that's GG's. He's valiant effort by this carrier, but unfortunately for you, you will suffer these 50 caliber armor piercing shells, buddy. And just like that, carrier and me have just clutched a 900 point game against us, and we end up finishing top of the leaderboard. Yep, 192,000 damage. Confederate high cal, first blood, 4 kills, just shy of a Kraken. 3,793 base XP. That's more than double of the enemy Montanas. It's just insane. And then I freaking earned 300,000 credits with that. Like, if that isn't a game, I don't know what is, guys. Catch you later.